This is a review of the SHARKK 10,000 milliampere hour high capacity power bank. Inside of the box you'll find the battery pack itself, which is rated at 10,000 milliampere hours. It weighs in at 8 7/8 ounces. Here you'll find a charging cable, and the charging cable is 24 inches long, and a brief instruction manual. This cable that's supplied is one that's used to charge the battery pack. One end's a USB port that will allow you to plug into any AC wall charger or your computer. The other end is a micro USB that plugs into the battery pack. And if you want to use it, you can take this and charge your Samsung devices or your Kindle devices. And you also have a feature here where you can swing this up, push it down, and now you've converted it to an Apple 30-pin connector, which we used in our testing. On the side here you'll also see a micro USB output cable, which you can pop up and you can pull out. And this cable is 8 inches long, which is really amazing because most of these cables are so short you can hardly use them. On the side here you'll also find a off-on button that you press to read out the battery indication, and also you can press it to start the charging of whatever device you have plugged in. When you press this, you'll see the red LED comes on. That's the power button, and you'll see 3 LEDs beside it. The 3 blue LEDs are the indication of the battery's capacity. If one LED is blinking, it's less than 10%. If one LED is on, it's 10 to 30. If 1 and 2 LEDs are on, it's 30 to 70. And if all 3 LEDs are on, it's greater than 70%. On the other side here, you'll see a micro USB input. This is for the charging cable to plug in. It likes to see 5 volts DC at 1 amp. Next is an output port rated at 5 volts DC and 2.1 amps. That's ideal for your tablets, like an iPad for example. And then here you have a output that's 5 volts DC and 1 amp, which is good for most smartphones. You can charge this battery pack using your USB port out of your computer, but it will take a long time if you're using a USB 2.0 port. That only outputs 5 volts DC and 500 milliamps. This likes to see 5 volts DC at 1 amp, and it's rated to charge between 0 and 13 hours, depending on how much the battery is depleted. The batteries are 18650 power cells. That's lithium-ion design. They're typically strong batteries that can be recharged up to 500 times. The estimated working life of such a battery pack is rated between 5 and 8 years. This is a nice sized battery pack to carry with you to charge smartphones, MP3 players, PDAs, tablets, you name it. It has a lot of capacity and a lot of power. In our testing, we use their cable to charge our Apple devices. If you plug it in, you have to come up here and press the power button to start charging. You heard the phone chirp, and the lightning bolt comes on, and the charging process has begun. We actually plugged in an iPad and an iPhone at the same time, and it would charge both devices. This device comes with a 1-year warranty. I do recommend, though, and so does the instruction manual, that every 3 months or so you make sure that you use it, deplete it, and then recharge it, because it helps extend the life. In my testing, I was able to charge an iPad 2 in 4 hours from 13% to 100%. Then, using the same battery, I was able to charge an iPhone 4 from 35% to 100%, another iPhone 4 from 78% to 100%, and the Kindle Fire from 80% to 83% before it ran out of power. In adding all these test results together, I was able to get 7,408.68 milliampere hours out of the 10,000 milliampere charge. That's a result of 74.08%, and that is a very good result. I include this table in each of my reviews to give you the idea of the charging requirements for some common devices. By looking at this table, you should be able to select what size battery you need to fit your application. Looking at the test results, you can see that you can charge an iPhone 4 or 5 5.22 full charges out of a fully charged battery, an iPad 2 107%, an iPad 3 or 4 64%, an iPad mini 165%, and a Kindle Fire approximately 168% of a full charge. This battery pack performed very well for us. It was able to get 74% of the battery charge out, which is a good efficiency. It's above average. This is ideal for carrying with you to charge your smartphone or your tablets and it's been a good quality the way it worked. It charged very quickly. I recommend this product and rate it at 5 stars. This review was done by JJ CEO. I'd like to tell you that I received a sample for test and evaluation, and I promise to give a fair and honest review.